in order to have that kind of love for people, which is genuine love, that we have to first learn to love who we really are.
Yeah.
I mean, not this form, but the essence of me, who I really am, the Christ within, the Spirit of God within.
Yeah.
You learn to love that, and then you automatically love others because you see that in them as well. So what you see in yourself as a spiritual being, you also see in everyone else as a spiritual being.
See?
So if you can love this, you can love that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the way I look at that.
Loving ourselves as a spiritual being is easy. What is really hard about loving ourselves is loving ourselves as a physical being. Because we identify ourselves, we identify ourselves, but okay, I'm old, I'm getting old, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, So it's kind of paves the way for a lot of pain, a lot of anxieties, a lot of doubts, and we don't love ourselves just the way we are, We judge ourselves way too much. God made us so perfectly, and that is the only time God complimented himself as doing something very good. See, that is the only time in the Bible God complimented himself. So just imagine how he created us. See, church wants us to know that we are imperfect, we are sinful. The body is, flesh is weak, flesh is sinful. It's not. The whole world he created is so perfect. And the one that he created and said, complimented himself as very good, is not perfect? What kind of a nonsense is that?
Because it's our thinking.
Yeah.
It's just our thinking.
God made us so perfectly, and we have to appreciate how perfectly made we are. You see, even physically as our body, we are perfect because we are perfect to God. So what does that perfection means to us? We need to start loving our body also. Start loving our body, loving our mind, and loving everything. If we don't love the being that we are, it's very hard to express our love to others. You see, because it is our body is the conduit for the expression of love. Spirit always loves. When it liberates, you cannot control the spirit. What is withholding the love is how we feel about us being a conduit. Us being loving. Sharon, does it make sense?
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah.
But there's something you had here too that relates to this.
Oh, okay.
That I was looking for. But I'm listening, yes.
Yeah.
I had highlighted it.
Okay,
so I was trying
okay.
to find it.
Yeah, it's something that, we need to fall in love with ourselves madly. We need to love ourselves insanely. And that is how we begin to communicate love to others. You found it?
I didn't find it yet, but I'm going to pay attention.
But it's very
Maybe I'll
important.
find it later.
It's very critical that we do. It's very critical that we do. You see? Because, Jesus says, love God. And then he says, love your neighbor.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah, and
the second great commandment is love thy neighbor as thyself.
Okay, so the first first part of the commandment is love thyself.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
That's
and
exactly
then comes the
right.
neighbor, then comes God. See, for us we need to fall madly in love with ourselves. That's the commandment of Jesus.